I thought universal healthcare wasn't the answer. Now my aunt is dying. I've always had good health insurance and never had to worry about it. It's amazing how much your perspective can change when you see things differently. 7 months ago, my 60-year-old aunt that I dearly love went to the doctor while she still had health insurance from her job. She was unable to continue working, had already left the job, and wanted to be seen before her insurance ran out. She had been experiencing shortness of breath and chest pain, and after testing, doctors discovered a small tumor in the lower part of her right lung. They recommended a biopsy and immediate treatment. But then her insurance coverage ended, so testing and treatment were delayed. She applied for Social Security disability but was denied. She tried other options but nothing worked out. In a last-ditch effort, her daughter transferred custody of her child to my aunt so she could qualify for Medicaid. 6 months later, when she finally had insurance again, she returned to the doctor. They performed a biopsy, CT scan, PET scan and more. The diagnosis was devastating: stage 4 cancer. The small tumor in her lung had grown, and now it has spread to both lungs and beyond. There's nothing more they can do and she doesn't have much time left. It's inoperable and incurable. Now, having seen firsthand how difficult it is for people without insurance, I believe universal healthcare might be the answer. I feel ashamed that it took all of this for me to realize the flaws in the system. It makes me feel like a selfish, entitled person. Get it? Almost everyone is attacking me, and this is exactly what's wrong with the system. I admitted I was wrong, apologized, and changed my perspective, yet I'm being met with personal attacks and cruel words. This kind of response is why our country is so divided, and why real issues are so hard to solve. Treating people this way doesn't help anyone. Another edit and I'm done. All of you saying you're not the problem are wrong. The real reason our country is so divided isn't because people like me refuse to understand until it affects us personally. It's because of how people treat others, even when they admit they were wrong and are trying to learn. It's because people would rather attack than listen. I never claimed cruel words were the root of every problem. But they are part of the reason real conversations and real progress break down. People here have openly said they don't care that my aunt is dying. I have never once said I don't care about anyone else's suffering. I simply didn't know, hadn't fully realized, how brutal the system is for uninsured people. And instead of using that as a chance to educate or build bridges, some of you decided to pile on cruelty. That's part of why we stay divided. Not because people make mistakes but because we punish them when they try to understand. The end.